I wanted the revenge game against Jim Boeheim, but instead it's just going to be two teams that bought their teams meeting up here.
And then he quit.
Well, can we talk about this for a
Hey,
second?
Jim Boeheim, you putz.
Did he get fired?
Get out of this sport. You know, I know you're one of the legends of the sport, and you introduced this.
Mike, he's been very good to this show over the years.
Jim Boeheim,
Mike.
Jim Boeheim, the 2-3 zone. Look, let me tell you something.
Fat Mello stood tall in that 2-3 zone, by the way.
You either retire a hero or you suck coaching long enough to become a villain. And that's what's happened, Jim Boeheim. Did you see that post-game press conference? He was literally a muttering old man.
Just please stop for a second, okay? I believe
shouting into a tin can.
No. Hold on. Slow down. Pull it back, right?
Fat Mello.
Yeah.
Stood tall in that center 2-3. He was an anchor. He was an anchor.
He was good in that. You're so right. Him in his cement shoes. You just put him right.
You couldn't move him, Dan.
Put him right under the rim. Who's moving it?
Tony, did you post him up?
Never. He was in. They were still in the 2-3 at Sagemont, by the way. I couldn't get it. I couldn't do anything.
Mike, the part that it's not right for you to do as someone who cares about sports and cares about people. 47 years of service.
You know what's
coaching.
not right to do, Dan? When you're not good enough anymore, and to just start pointing fingers and throwing out accusations just because you don't got it, just because you lost it, and you lost it to Jim Larrañaga, who I think is almost as old as you are. Just stop it. Just stop all of it. You stop with the excuses.
Well,
you
stopping.
embarrass yourself.
Well, he is
done,
He
Mike.
is stopping.
No.
Mike,
It's
he's gone.
not his choice. He didn't quit. He was doing like Ask the University.
It was weird. It was never before has
I feel
a.
like the guy's gonna hand me a butterscotch candy every time he speaks.
This is getting very ageist.
It is.
I love a butterscotch.
I mean, that's nice. Yeah.
Good. You know
So
what?
do
I apologize to those
Werther's
people
Originals?
that are
Underrated
certain age and still have.
What about those watermelon ones? Those are bad.
Oh, those are underrated too.
No, those suck.
This is strawberry
Don't
one?
sleep
Is it
on
strawberry or
caramel.
watermelon?
It's strawberry. It's got a little jelly there.
Oh,
I
those
hate those.
suck.
Those are great.
Those are bad.
Strawberry
That's what
looking
you
wrapper.
are, Jim
You hate
Boeheim.
those?
Those are
I love
bad.
those.
Or the little mints that come in the plastic bag.
Wait a
Ugh,
He doesn't like
disgusting.
Tony's bad mouthing the strawberry. I think
am.
the butterscotch and that little strawberry
They
thing.
remind me
I
of
love a
childhood.
Werther's Original.
Delightful.
Awful.
You're secretly
I like the
old,
remix.
and also so
Me and Jim
young.
Boeheim, we got a lot of time to watch Columbo now. But I'm not going to
Put it on the poll,
That
Ginger.
guy's never leaving.
My
the
biggest
town.
disappointment this Hurricanes basketball season wasn't the buzzer beater that FSU hit to spoil our undefeated home court record. It was the fact that Wake Forest ripped the joy away from me that I would have had at noon today, being the one to end this clown.
The Deeks.
Jeez.
That's
It was
not right what he's
At
doing.
least you're
It's
not
not.
emotional about it.
It was the press conference was weird though because he's like, I don't know, leave it to the university, and then they put out a statement. They were like, he's not our coach anymore. Congrats, congrats to our new coach.
It was a weird ending. I want to put on the poll at Le Batard Show. Do you love Werther's Originals?
Oh.
They're really good. Are Werther's Originals old people candy?
If only Jim Boeheim knew how to work a computer, then he'd be able to vote on this poll.
Clean up on out, too.
And also at Le Batard Show, do you like
He told us he doesn't know how to work a computer. I'm not taking liberties here.
I know.
You're using his old
But
facts
you're
against
kicking
him.
a man
Yes,
while he's
You
down.
really are.
An old man.
That is correct. But also put on the poll at Le Batard Show, the strawberry candy wrapped in the strawberry wrapper.
No one even knows
So
what they're
bad.
called.
So bad.
No one,
So bad.
It's
no
like
one here knows what
strawberry
they're
candy.
called.
They're called the
I
little
mean,
strawberry candy.
Jim
My widow
Boeheim,
would
If
bring
they
it
were
over to me. I was like, ah,
iconic,
get
you
out
would
of
know
here.
what they're called.
Jim Boeheim, if I weren't in the public eye, I would love to meet you one-on-one. I'd teach you a lesson. I would.
He would kick your ass.
No, bullshit.
What does that mean? What do you? I
He's
don't.
got hip dysplasia. He
Strawberry.
has to.
They're called strawberry bonbons.
Oh, that's a name.
The
Just a good tongue lashing. That's what I'd give him.
Hell yeah.
The part that's simply wrong. It's simply wrong what you're doing. After 47 years of service, I know that we don't allow anybody in sports to get the ending right.
Yes,
but
we do.
Mike, you just went after him with you putts, you clown. After 47
He,
years,
he
deserves
drew
better
first
than-
blood.
File.
I mean, that's fair.
He drew first blood.
I haven't talked about Jim Boeheim for 10 years. Why would I?
What'd he say about you?
He was on like 5 years
He
ago.
said Miami bought a team. That's what pissed him off.
He know what he did to Mike. I know.
Yeah,
Jim,
just-
he know what he did.
Just like Zaslow.
Don't worry about it.
Just
He know
like
what he did.
Zaslow and Mackenzie Weegar. Oh, he knows what he did. Oh, Jim, he knows what he did.
He deserves better than you putts,
he
you
doesn't.
clown.
No, he doesn't. He
But
doesn't deserve
Syracuse
anything
didn't
from
give
him.
him better than you putts, you clown.
He didn't give himself better.
That was terrible.
Reinvent yourself, guy.
How do you end that way? How that is
With a miscommunication?
I mean, just when you're like, I'm retiring, I'm not retiring, as the school, the press conference was one of the weirdest exits I've ever seen for 47 years of service.
I was reading Dan Wetzel's column about it in Yahoo Sports, and
Love his pretzels.
the lead was a anecdote about him going out to dinner with Rick Pitino and their wives once on vacation.
Oh, boy.
And they were talking about like oh, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? And they were like, Italy. And they were like naming all these like places far off. And he was like, Syracuse.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, like, be real. And he's like, no, Syracuse. And they just left. They left him there. They were
It's
like,
all he
all right.
knows. I mean,
He's just like obsessed with Syracuse, New York, and he's gonna live there until he dies. And this was the only thing he ever wanted in his life, and he got it, and now he's done.
I don't want to derail the conversation, but comes from the same cloth as Josh Hart being asked, are you tired after playing 96 minutes in 2 games? And he says, no, there are people who get up at 6 a.m. and work 12 hours.
That was so pay the whales, save the teachers.
Oh, my God.
awesome.
Yeah, but they're all doing it. Everyone in New York now is
Yeah.
doing this weird Tibbs talk.
I mean, it's kind of legit with Josh, though. He's a different dude.